Hello my dear beautiful teachers and amazing educators. Welcome to my channel. Today our topic is what qualifications do you need to teach in the UAE? In the previous video, we discussed something very important, choosing your teaching cycle, whether you want to teach in cycle 1, cycle 2 or cycle 3. So now the next logical question is, do you have the right qualifications for your chosen cycle? Because in the UAE, schools are very clear about eligibility. So today, I will explain everything step by step in a very simple way. Step 1 is your bachelor's degree. The first and basic requirement is you must have a recognized bachelor's degree. Now listen carefully. If you want to teach in cycle 3, grade 7 to 12, your bachelor's degree must match the subject you want to teach. For example, if you want to teach mathematics in grade 9 or 10, you should have a BSc in mathematics or a related field. If you want to teach English in secondary, you should have a BA English or literature. For higher grades, schools are very strict about subject specialization. And now for cycle 1 and cycle 2, schools are slightly flexible, but still your degrees should be relevant, either in education or in the subject area you're teaching. You cannot have a completely unrelated degree and expect to teach professionally. So first check, is my degree relevant to my teaching goal? Step 2 is teaching qualification. It's very important. This is where many teachers get confused. A bachelor's degree alone is usually not enough. Most UAE schools expect a professional teaching qualification such as B.Ed, PGCE, diploma in education. This is especially important if you are applying to good private schools or MOE schools. For cycle 1, our teaching qualification is almost always required because early childhood education requires specialized training. For cycle 3, even though subject knowledge is important, teaching methodology is equally important. So if you do not have B.Ed or equivalent, your chances reduce. If you're planning seriously and you don't have a teaching qualification, start planning for it. And step 3 is teaching experience. Now let's talk about experience. Most schools in the UAE prefer minimum 1 to 2 years of experience. Some premium schools prefer 2 to 3 years. Now, what kind of experience counts? Lesson planning, classroom management, curriculum handling, parent communication, assessment and grading. If you're already teaching in your home country, that is valuable. If you're a fresher, it is not impossible, but competition will be higher. Experience builds your confidence during interviews. And coming to step 4, your documents. Document attestation. This is a technical but very, very important step. All your certificates must be attested, verified, approved for UAE use. Without proper attestation, schools cannot process your employment visa. So don't ignore this step. Think it is mandatory for legal employment. So step 5 is teaching license. In some cases, especially MOE or regulated schools, teachers may need to pass a teaching license requirement. Regulations are becoming strict. Some schools assist you in the process after hiring. Some expect you to qualify within a time frame. So be mentally prepared for that. And step 6 is communication skills. This is extremely very, very important. In British, American or IB curriculum schools, English fluency is non-negotiable. Even if IELTS is not mandatory, everywhere your interview performance depends heavily on your communication skills. Clear pronunciation, professional vocabulary, confident explanation, communication can sometimes be the deciding factor between two equally qualified candidates. And step 7 is curriculum knowledge in the UAE schools. Schools follow different curricula such as British, American, CBSE, IB. If you have experience in any specific curriculum, highlight it clearly. If not, at least research and understand how that curriculum works. Schools prefer teachers who understand their system. Let me simplify everything for you. To teach in the UAE, ideally, you need relevant bachelor's degree, teaching qualification, B.Ed or PGCE, 1 to 2 years of experience, attested certificates, good English communication, and basic curriculum understanding. If you meet most of these, you're on the right track. Honest advice, please do not blindly apply to hundreds of schools. First, sit down and evaluate yourself honestly. Ask, do I meet the academic requirement? Do I meet the teaching qualification requirement? Am I confident in communication? If yes, go ahead confidently. If not, start upgrading yourself because preparation is better than rejection. Now that you understand the qualification requirements, in the next video, I will explain how to prepare your CV specifically for UAE teaching jobs. Because even if you're qualified, if your CV is not structured properly, you may not even get shortlisted. So don't miss the next episode. This is Dr. Shagufta Gulnaz, founder and CEO of SG Empowerment Skills Academy, empowering teachers beyond the classrooms. See you in the next video. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe.